Hey folks, Mad Dog and Merrill here. I'll tell you what, and we're in the great, beautiful northern Minnesota area.
We certainly are.
And you folks are in for a great time here today. Let me tell you that. We got a lot of wonderful things to do on the... I don't know, I've got a little gas.
What? Well, you're not cooking with a full tank anyway.
No, the Minnesota Propane Association.
Oh, that's right, I got you.
We're
I got
doing
you,
some
sure.
propane grilling today. We're in a beautiful home that's all powered by propane. So stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back with more of Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling from Minnesota.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you by Golden Plump Chicken, North Star Mohican Casino and Resort, Cherry Delight, the Minnesota Propane Association, Door Peninsula Winery, Fat Louie's Olive Oil, and by Weber Grills.
Hey folks, welcome to Mad Dog. What's this noise back here? Come on, Merrill, we got a show to do.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. Mowing with propane, that's the way to go. I'm the mow man.
Merrill, your zipper's up.
Oh, that zipper. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was worried.
yeah.
How are you doing?
Well, we're going to see more about that lawnmower from Leif a little bit later on.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, watch this, Merrill.
What?
See this stone?
Yep.
I just hit the Canadian border.
Well, did you really?
Merrill and I are on a road trip, and we're having a hoot of a time.
We are.
We are in northern Minnesota, and I think you can go about 75 more miles before you hit the Canadian border. So we're kind of fur up north, if you might say that. Thanks to the good folks at the Minnesota Propane Association. And we're at a beautiful home, a second home of a fine couple and their family that's ran totally on propane.
It's amazing. It really is. What a beautiful house.
It really is.
It's just, jeez.
Yeah, and we're going to take a little tour of it, and you're going to get to see some of it. We're going to have the pleasure of Merrill and I, about a half hour from now, sitting down, relaxing, and having a cold shipwreck beer.
Can we start that right now?
No, we got a half hour to do.
Okay, half hour. Always problems.
It's been a chaotic sort of day.
Oh, really?
So the theme today is chaos.
Chaos.
Yep, we're going to use a little bit of Door Peninsula Winery's Chaos Red.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to do a beautiful red wine barbecue sauce.
Okay.
And that red wine barbecue sauce is going to go on Merrill's racks of rib here. His rack of rib. Look at that gorgeous beef rack.
That is. You know, a lot of people aren't accustomed of actually all the time cooking with the beef ribs. Beef ribs are a little bit more richer than your pork ribs.
Really?
Yeah. They're rich. I only eat them about once a year, but I love them. They're great.
They are.
They got a good bone structure on it. If you want, I do not peel the skin off on the back of these. I know that some people, you barbecue diehards out there, you got to strip the skin of the back. I wait till after I cook them and then go ahead and strip the skin off the back. It's a lot easier.
That makes sense.
You're out there, you got to pull that. They'll tell you to go ahead and use a paper toweling and grab that. That doesn't work. That does if you're professional.
That's how I
but
skin
for the regular
catfish.
people, is it really?
Yeah.
You just use a paper toweling?
No, I use a pliers.
Okay, there too. You got to use pliers on this too. But strip this very well. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use a little bit of...
I'm sure I'm thirsty in this sunlight
I know.
today.
I'm going to use a little bit of the olive oil here from Fat Louie's.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to place that on here. I'm going to rub that in a little bit. And the main reason
I forgot to bring gloves. I apologize.
That's all right. We're on television. Nobody's watching us anyway. It doesn't make it. You do that at home anyway.
We have
wouldn't
5 viewers.
Okay, that's good. But as you can see, I just...
6.
All right. But I rubbed this with oil just for the fact that I could go ahead and brown this very good. And then on seasoning, for rub-wise, what I'm going to be using is I'm going to be using some... What type of seasoning do you think?
Seasonal.
Seasonal.
Mad Dog and Merrill Seasonal.
All right, sprinkle that on the top. Now, if you'd like, you can let this sit in the refrigerator overnight or do it for a couple hours.
But it already has been in the refrigerator
It
overnight.
already has been in the refrigerator overnight. So place that rub on there, and then what you're going to do is you're going to brown it up. The direct
it is
cooking.
good to do. And in competition, people do put the rubs on the racks of ribs or briskets, and they do refrigerate them overnight.
They do. And you know what? But I'm not competing. I'm not competing with anybody. I just want to have good
we're
food.
We're gonna have a brat contest.
We are?
Yep. Next coming up real soon, we're gonna have a bratwurst cook-off. I'm gonna do a beautiful, my own brat sauce, and you're gonna do a beer brat brine.
I am.
And it's
That's
a challenge.
Right,
I'm challenging you to that.
Oh, man, you don't mess with the big guy. You're asking for trouble, buddy, if you're looking for me. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to rub this, I'll let this set. And do you want me to show the finished product already, or let's wait? What are you making anyway?
I'm going to do a with Door Peninsula Winery's Chaos Red.
Okay. I'm
going to add isn't that neat little bottles?
They are. Boy.
You just open them up just like that.
Really?
Yep.
And you could pour it in a glass, or you could drink it right out of the bottle.
Yep.
Isn't that something? Technology today, folks. It's just amazing.
So I'm going to add probably about 3/4 of a cup.
Okay, thanks. That's all I got. I'm thirsty, folks. It's just, oh, okay. Oh, that smells good, though.
We're going to add, you know, it's kind of like a refrigeration day. I'm going to add some jarred garlic in there. I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of onions, and because it's red wine, I'm using red peppers.
Okay.
So we're going to add some red peppers in there. I'm going to do a little balsamic.
Oh, right.
Vinegar.
Boy, does that ever make a good flavor? Especially on beef. It's really nice and rich. The aroma of that
I would say that's
fantastic.
about an 18-year right there.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And a little bit of Tuscan herb olive oil.
All right.
The oil in there helps to keep the meat moist as you're basting.
Yes, it
so
does.
it really does
Yes,
make
it
a
does.
difference to add the oil in there. And of course, Mad Dog and Merrill's hickory.
Oh, look at old hickory, natural hickory. Well, that's
what's
going to be good. It ain't going to do it on you, is it?
My mom used to call me Little Squirt.
Did she?
Yep.
That isn't what she calls you now. Okay, what you got?
No. But she also called me her little baster.
Well, did she?
Yeah, I also knew I was going to be the griller.
No.
Mom!
He had always had problems with hearing, ladies and gentlemen. It's unbelievable.
I love herring, especially at Christmas time.
Hearing. So what? Oh, that's going to be good.
Wasn't that a nice day last night? We stayed at the gosh damn place.
And it was.
It was gosh damn good.
Nice folks there, good food,
Yeah, Molly
good
and the
libation.
gang,
Yeah,
Molly
they
and
were
Ben, the
great.
bartender. It was a good
Yeah.
time. So that's going to be a nice little sauce. I could probably thicken up with a little brown sugar or a little extra barbecue sauce.
Right.
But mine's a nice little mop sauce.
More of that? A little finishing glaze or whatever?
Let's
I
take a
hope
look
I'm
at
not
one
in
of the
way.
finishing
Let's
products.
look at this finished product. Now look
No,
at those ribs.
it's gnarly. I
Yeah.
can say the word gnarly. It's gnarly looking, but that's the way that the beef ribs turn out, and they are rich, folks. You're not going to eat but about a couple little slivers.
No, that's
so
for
that
sure.
rack's going to feed 3 people.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to simply put that. Merrill's doing the ribs indirect method of cooking.
Yes, I am, sir.
You seared them off.
Yeah, I want to brown these up first and then place them on the indirect method of cooking. I like going about an hour and 15 minutes on beef ribs, sometimes even a little bit longer. If you like, you could even wrap it up with aluminum foil, place them on the grill for about an hour and a half, and you're definitely all set for that. But I love the aroma. I love the aroma of the wine,
Yep.
the onions. It's going to be great. It's going to be tasty good.
You know, soon we're talking about the Minnesota Propane Association. We have a lot of
you're strong.
that's a 40-pound tank.
40 pounds.
Yep.
Wow, this guy's big. It's not a 20-pound tank?
Nope.
Okay.
40.
Wow.
Tight and upright.
Right.
When
Very
you go to
important.
get the tank filled up and you transport tanks, they don't go in your trunk. They don't lie down in the car. They go tight and upright. You can put them on a seat belt if you want to. You can put them in the back seat, down below on the floorboard. Maybe pack a box or something or a cooler on both sides if you're going to transport them to the tailgate party or go get them filled up. It's tight and upright, and that's the safety tip for this segment. We're going to check in with Leif right now. We're going to take a look at that beautiful zipper lawnmower that's all powered by propane.
Propane.
It's
Nice,
green,
clean.
baby. It's green.
Go
We'll be right
green.
back. Leif?
Thanks, Mad Dog. Zipper mowers made in Augusta, Kansas. This is a propane-powered lawn cutting machine. It's a 28-horse Kawasaki engine made in Missouri, and it's an American-made machine, top to bottom. This thing cuts 7.5, 8 hours on a tank full. It'll cut from fescue all the way to the field on the same deck and the same settings. From 3-inch fescue to 3-foot-tall scrub in the field, one machine cuts it all, and it's a clean propane-powered machine.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you in part by North Star Mohican Casino and Resort.
Each night, billions of stars paint the sky, but one star shines brighter than all the rest. Introducing a destination unlike anything the Northwoods has seen before. More spacious, luxurious, and action-packed than ever. A place filled with incredible amenities and endless good times, where you can come to play all day and stay all night. Discover North Star Mohican Casino Resort. There's only one North Star.
Hey, Mad Dog, knock, knock.
Who's there, Merrill?
Gorilla.
Gorilla who?
Gorilla me up some food, please.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Joke of the Week is brought to you by Mad Dog and Merrill's Signature Spices and Sauces, available at these and other fine retailers.
Your dream home may be closer than you think with Juntanen Enterprises in northern Minnesota. From a cabin on the lake to a home that will impress your business associates and friends, to an impressive new structure that will host your business, Juntanen Enterprises will work with you to build not only a beautiful home, but a relationship that will last a lifetime. Custom, prestigious, and highly functional designs to meet every need. Juntanen Enterprises bring design visions to life, building quality into northern Minnesota since 1977.
Weber grills and accessories used on today's show are available at Ace, True Value, and Do It Best hardware stores.
Welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. We're going to use some of our good friends. In 30 years of doing outdoor grilling, Merrill and I have realized the fact that some people break the mold.
They do.
And changes are good.
Changes are good. You need to just take the bull by the horns and make some changes.
Exactly right. And that's what our good friends at Go Dog Buns have done. And in a little bit, I'm going to show you how you can make your own brat sauce at home. That's delicious, and it has everything that's in a regular brat sauce that you normally put over the top and make a mess. You can put it in one mason jar and take it to a tailgate party.
That's right, and no mess.
And no mess. That's
You're
hard.
a smart man.
So we're going to use a little Go Dog Buns in just a little bit. Many thanks again to the Minnesota Propane Association. We're having a wonderful time up here, up north, about 75 miles from the Canadian border in Minnesota. And we stayed last night in Deer River.
Yes.
And it was a hoot of a time. Good
It
time.
was. We had a good time.
Absolutely. Look at that beautiful monarch.
Oh, man.
That's what
We're
nature's
in
all about.
paradise. We're in paradise.
And we have a beautiful log cabin house behind us here that Dale Juntanen, Dale, it's spelled
good job.
Juntunen, Juntanen, Dale, has built, and he contracted that out, and he's a general contractor, and it took him 21 months. And it's about 5,000 square feet.
I know,
apparently.
it is beautiful. I mean, wait till you see this place.
Yeah, Merrill's
just
gonna take
something I'm the one that's got to take a tour. I'm sorry. It's
I
just
know, that's
terrible.
right. But right now we're talking a little bit about propane safety.
Propane safety, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to pay attention. We're propane safety, and this is what we're talking about. We're talking about
propane safety.
propane safety. Take her away there.
Propane is green.
Yes.
Here's how we're going to light the grill, ladies and gentlemen.
Right, yes.
When you have a gas grill and it's propane, what do? You lift the hood.
Very important. You never want the hood down.
You want the
hood
hood
up. Everybody got that? Billy, you got that? That's what happened last time. You got to leave the hood up. Then you're going to go ahead
You
and
hear
make
that,
sure.
Molly and Ben?
Yeah. Make sure that you got the gas turned on the bottom here.
Yep.
And
the knobs are turned off.
Make sure that the knobs are turned off, right? Very important. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead, turn on the burner, first burner, hit the button. That lights the first burner.
Yep.
Hit the second burner.
Poof.
That lights the second burner. And then the third.
What if you only have 2 burners?
Then you only light 2 burners. If you have 5 burners, you light 5 burners. How's that?
Now,
Sounds pretty good.
when you turn the grill off and you want to readjust the tank, or you want to move the tank, or you want to go refill it, make sure, and to turn the grill off, you always turn the knobs off first.
Right.
And then you can turn the gas off down below. And it's a good safety tip with kids around or kids in the neighborhood to make sure you always turn the off, to put this on closed down below on your tank so it's safe for the kids out there.
It's very important. Even you adults out there, too. We worry about you sometimes, too.
Yep.
Make sure that the tank is turned off completely. Turn the burners off up here, and then go down the bottom, turn off the tank there, then you're all set for your next grilling experience.
Merrill, I'm going to get rid of you. You got to take a tour.
You tried 30 years, buddy, and it hasn't worked.
Well, this time maybe you'll fall off the edge into the beautiful lake.
Oh, I'll go. I'll go.
Merrill's going to take a little tour of the home and see how the propane runs the. Why don't you start with the generator over that way?
Over there? All right, I'll see you. See you, bye, folks. What are you going to do?
I'm going to make a brat sauce.
Oh, good. You go ahead and work.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you go
inside.
check on
We'll
the
see you
generator
later.
that's
Yeah,
ran by
nice
propane.
talking to you, too.
Also, the utility room Merrill's going to take a look at, and the hot water heater is Tom Russell's going to talk about that in a minute or two. And then, of course, he's got several other things that are run by propane that I can't read my scribbling. I can't read it, folks. So we're going to do a little bit of brat sauce instead, and I'll try to figure out what I wrote. I can't figure it out. Oh, the Viking range and the Sub-Zero refrigerator is in there, but that's run by electricity. So I've always wanted to do this. This is how you get your frustrations out, ladies and gentlemen. Because we're going to use the Go Dog buns, and not just because of that, I want to chop up some sauerkraut. I drained about 1.5 cups of sauerkraut, and I'm going to chop that up as fine as I possibly can. And we're going to add that to a bowl. So I'm going to add that chopped, drained sauerkraut to a bowl because I love sauerkraut. People love sauerkraut on their brats. diced up onions because we want them to get into that Go Dog bun. There's pepper in there, so we're going to add some nice green pepper inside. And I'm trying to think of the ingredients that are in the bratwurst themselves. And I know a lot of brats have garlic and pepper, so we're going to add a little jarred garlic in there just for flavor. And then everybody loves the Dijon mustards, or you could use probably a yellow mustard if you want. So I'm going to add Dijon mustard in there. One more. And ketchup. And that's how you make your own brat sauce, ladies and gentlemen. And you can put this in a mason jar and take it to the game. Here, let me stir that up and I'll show you. In the old-fashioned days, remember the old hamburger relish we used to make with ketchup and pickle relish and mustard in there? And the old drive-ins used to serve the hamburger relish? This is a brat relish right here. This is absolutely delicious. So we're going to put that inside of our Go Dog buns on our great little bratwurst that we cooked up. And Merrill's taking a nice tour of the home, so we're going to head inside. Merrill's going to head inside and take a tour of the home, the generator, the utility room, and all that stuff. So you folks too, and then we'll take a talk with Tom Russell, and he's going to talk about the hot water heaters. So I'll be right back. Merrill's going to be with you right now.
You know what? This is where it all happens. I mean, this is what's great. We have a generator in here, all right? And this generator is powered by propane gas, a 1,000-gallon underground propane tank. In case the electricity would go out, within 5 seconds, bingo, you have electricity again. Propane is a great, safe, economical way to save, that is for sure. Look at that. It's just amazing what they've come up with nowadays. Now we're really cooking. I mean, this is the state-of-the-art propane Viking range. This is just amazing. Look at this utility room. It's got a boiler system. This is what actually heats the floors. The hot water is all generated right through here. The water is used completely all over the house. Very efficiency. Another, again, I have to use the word state-of-the-art propane system. Now let's talk to somebody that really knows something about hot water systems. Tom Russell from Rinnai.
This is the Rinnai continuous flow water heater. And what we mean by continuous flow is that the only time we ever heat water is when someone or something, let's say a faucet in the house, goes on, calls for hot water. Then this unit will come on to the amount of gas and use the amount of gas that it takes to heat that amount of hot water. Then when the shower stops, the unit goes off. It will not come back on again, not at all, until something or someone calls for water. Your standard hot water heater continually is on and off. When you're gone, when you're away at work, when you're filming this show, whatever you're doing, that water heater's coming on continually all day long. Not this. This is as green as you can get. It only uses the amount of fuel necessary.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you in part by Weber Grills.
Didn't know, couldn't see what was around the corner for me. Let's go! Check me out, my legs are moving. Hands real smooth, gotta keep it moving. Take it fast, take it slow. Sing it all day, come on, let's go. Can't get enough of these crazy moves. Slide on by, now that's so smooth. Throw your hands up in the air. Bounce on down, let down your hair. You stop, now that's real nice. You feel me? Come on, get loose. Come on, let's go, go, go.
Want to become a grillologist? Join Mad Dog and Merrill on Facebook.
Old friends and new faces come together when you visit Door Peninsula Winery. Tour the 1868 Schoolhouse Winery. Taste from an extensive selection and enjoy the layers of flavor with the pairings from our own Bistro 42 restaurant. You'll find locally grown Door County fruits and premium grapes to enhance your experience when in the tasting room. Door Peninsula is Door County's original winery and brings Door County to your glass. Visit and enjoy all the offerings of Door Peninsula Winery.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you in part by the Minnesota Propane Association.
Welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. We're having a great time up north, and we have a couple of thank yous. First of all, to our good folks at Go Dog Bun for breaking the mold. We do appreciate that.
They did good on that.
And many thanks to the owners of this beautiful cabin, Jim and Karen Welch. Never met them. I understand they're a great family. They got some wonderful kids. And for the hospitality of letting us use the house here. Brad over at North Star Co-op, we appreciate him for helping us out today, and the Minnesota Propane Association for making it all possible.
Making us all happy and putting up with our tomfoolery.
Yes, exactly right.
We got a lot of tomfoolery to give out, but a lot of good recipes too.
I'm going to show one thing before you get going on your recipe.
One thing, just one thing, you promise.
Here's the Go Dog bun right here. Here's the hole in the Go Dog bun. Here is the brat sauce that I made with ketchup and mustard and onions and garlic and peppers, and I said, and sauerkraut. We can't forget the crisp kraut.
Oh, I can't forget the crisp kraut.
And all we're simply going to do is take our brat sauce,
and
I'm going to ladle in here. Layer it up right to the top. We're going to take our tongs, we're going to take a bratwurst, and all we're simply going to do is do the twist. Like we never twisted before, ladies and gentlemen.
Like we did last summer. Do you remember that, folks? Let's
and all we're
twist
simply going to do is take some big bites, but I want to show a cross-section.
A cross-section?
Yeah, I do. If you got a cutaway inside the house, I get to do a cutaway here.
All right, all right.
So we're simple, and this may or may not work, folks, so I apologize. It was our producer's Rod's idea.
But look at that.
But the cutaway of the bratwurst, here we go, right there. All the way through is the stuff. That was a stupid idea, Rod. Just want to let you know. Can I tell everybody, Rod, that was a stupid idea.
Rod told us to do that.
Here's a better idea.
Here's
a better idea. Wait. I love Go Dog buns.
Do you?
Okay,
That's good. That's good. All right, bratwurst. Got a little bit of bratwurst action. Everybody has a different theory on how to do bratwurst.
They certainly do, don't they?
Yes, they do. This is my theory. This is how I like to do it, whether it's fresh brats or pre-cooked brats. Years ago, Mad Dog and I'd say we'd never grill any smoked brats pre-cooked. Well, things have changed. We do a lot of pre-cooked brats.
Yes, we do.
Just for the fact of the safety manner that they're already cooked. But if you're even doing fresh brats, you want to brown.
No, they're just easier.
Yes, they are.
We're getting older, folks.
We are getting much older. First of all, you got to brown your brats on a nice medium heat on your gas grill or the charcoal grill. Get them nice and brown. And then we take them off the grill and we place them in an 8.5 by 11-inch aluminum drip pan.
And I happen to have the key to the trailer right here.
Yeah, all right. And on that key is a can opener.
Yeah, conveniently enough.
Yes, very is. And I'm going to use a little
how
porter.
that works?
Yeah, I like it. And I do
Victor.
like using porter. I like using a dark beer. You can use any type of beer that you want, but it really adds, porter is a nice dark beer, adds some good flavor.
And it's actually a shipwreck from the good folks up at Egg Harbor, Wisconsin.
And it's good. So I use a whole bottle of beer in there.
So next time you Minnesotans get up there, you can go to Egg Harbor.
That's right, that's right. A little onion.
Got to have onion.
One whole onion chopped up. And one whole pepper chopped up.
Oh my goodness, I got to open up the crisp kraut.
Well, you got to open it up for
Now, it does have a resealable to it, but we're going to use it all, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
And juice and all?
I want the juice and all. Some people will drain it, because this is fresh kraut. Very fresh kraut. And very good. So place that, and then I'm going to stick it back on the grill.
No, wait. We're going to put some...
Oh, that's right.
We want to do something different. You all got to do something different. We're going to throw jalapenos in here. You're going to throw habaneros.
I forgot we're on television. I forgot to add the tomatoes. I'm so sorry.
Well, just because it's something different.
It is something
And then
different.
Instead of the melted butter, we thought we'd use a butter-flavored infused olive oil.
Right.
So we're going to add just a little bit of butter-infused olive oil. And honest to goodness, folks, it tastes like butter. And in fact, there's a portion of butter inside the oil. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it, but they do it.
I'll be darned. I get that butter and they just put it right in there, I guess.
Now we've made a mess.
We have made a mess.
Cover it up and put it on the grill.
Cover it up, put it on the grill for a good 30 to 35 minutes. Then you go ahead, take the brat out, put your kraut and onions right inside there. It's all nice, soft. It has a very good flavor on it.
You know, we had a chance a couple days ago. We were in Minnesota for the first night, and we got to go visit the good folks at the Minnesota Propane Association.
Yes.
They had a nice little convention, a little expo, and so we got to go visit and we got to meet a lot of folks. You've met some of them already today, from the lawnmower folks to other folks that we interviewed, and right now we have a chance to meet a gentleman that I got to find his name. I remember.
Good old Denny Malone, you talking
Denny
about?
Malone.
Denny Malone. How can you forget Denny Malone? It's such a nice name.
Denny Malone. His dad was a great guy. He's a great guy.
Yes, and he's a great guy.
Yes, and it's a propane fireplaces. Denny, we want you to take it away. Denny Malone.
Thanks, Mad Dog. What I'm showing here is a propane-fired gas insert. They go into existing wood-burning fireplaces. You may or may not know that gas products do not use inside air for combustion. They bring fresh air in from the outside. They're considered a green product because they burn clean and burn more efficiently than competitive products. Gas-fired products have realistic flames and warm areas of the house that can be cold, or they can just be used for heating purposes, or if you want a nice looking flame for your room, you can use propane for gas fireplaces.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you by Golden Plump Chicken.
Did you know Montmorency red tart cherries are known as the top superfruit and grow right here in northeast Wisconsin? Cherry Delight dried cherries capture all the nutrition and the delicious flavor that these amazing cherries are so well known for. Come sample our superb products including the original Door County dried cherry, Cherry Delight, chocolate covered cherries, our amazing cherry juice drink, and so much more. Country Oven products are perfect for a tasty treat, baking, and year-round gifts. Just 30 minutes from Green Bay, Country Ovens is an essential stop when visiting Door County.
Your dream home may be closer than you think with Junton Enterprises in northern Minnesota. From a cabin on the lake to a home that will impress your business associates and friends, to an impressive new structure that will host your business, Junton Enterprises will work with you to build not only a beautiful home, but a relationship that will last a lifetime. Custom, prestigious, and highly functional designs to meet every need. Junton Enterprises bring design visions to life, building quality into northern Minnesota since 1977.
Gourmet chefs know that fresh pressed oils mean perfect flavor. Keep Fat Louie's in your pantry. Taste a new source of fresh Italian olive oils and balsamic vinegars in Door County at Fat Louie's in Egg Harbor and Fish Creek. Fat Louie's has first cold pressed olive oils in over 20 infused flavors and premium varietals, including organic certified. Visit Fat Louie's for flavorful tastings, spices, and hot pepper novelties. Come visit Fat Louie's Olive Oil Company. Fresh is best.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you in part by Fat Louie's Olive Oil.
Well, I'll tell you what, folks, Mad Dog and Merrill back for one last little time. We had a great time today, didn't we?
Oh, it's beautiful country up here, isn't it?
It really is. We're just about 20 miles north of Deer River, Minnesota, and it's beautiful God's country up here. Throughout the whole state of Minnesota, Wisconsin, it's all beautiful country. Take some tours someday, but always watch us on your local CW network, if you would, please. And we're going to pitch it right now to a good friend of ours, the president of the Minnesota Propane Association. We're going to let Doyle take it away while I go fishing, folks.
Let's go fishing, everybody.
Thanks, Mad Dog. I'm holding here today a West Rock monitor, and we're promoting a green, clean, reliable propane. Thanks for allowing us to grill for America and keeping it clean.
While visiting Deer River, Minnesota, Mad Dog and I had the pleasure of staying at
the gosh damn place.
Mad Dog?
No. We stayed at the gosh damn place. That's right, nestled in the pines in the north woods of northern Minnesota, Lake County.
Gosh Damn Place provides the simple comfort of life. Their 10-unit motel is open year-round.
And the Gosh Damn Restaurant has a full-service menu with something for everyone, including libations.
If you're looking for a Gosh Damn Place, it's located northwest of Deer River on Highway 46.
Gosh damn! Gosh Damn Place! GoshDamnPlace.com.
Weber grills and accessories used on today's show are available at Ace, True Value, and Do It Best hardware stores. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro. For video production and marketing communication needs, go to lashbro.com. For recipes, tips, tricks, and techniques, go to maddogandmerrill.com. Tune in every Sunday at 9:30 on this CW station for Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'.